The news for South Mississippi. WLOX News at midday.
It may not be so brisk out there today, but we all know this is the time of the year when those temperatures, take a dive and the air gets very dry. And you know what that can do to your skin.
Oh, gosh, yes,
Really?
I do. And there are some simple ways to winter-proof your skin. Dermatologist Dr. Jessica Wu this morning shares with us some of the do's and don'ts of winter skincare.
Good morning, Doctor. Thank you for joining us today. Good to see you and happy holidays.
Thank you. Good morning to you, too.
What are some of the common and maybe not so common type causes of dry skin this time of the year?
Well, the most common cause of dry skin this time of the year is that no matter where in the country we live, we're spending more time indoors in dry heat. And what that does is that the dry heat sucks the moisture out of the air and sucks it out of our skin. But the good news is that our skin is amazing and it can actually heal itself, but you just know how to treat it, have to know how to treat it in the winter to keep it looking good.
And I'm sure that you have some tips on ways that we can keep our skin looking moist and fresh.
Yes, I do. And one of the easiest tricks that I tell my patients in the wintertime is to take shorter showers. So limit your showers to about 10 minutes or so. Try to get in and out. And when you get out, pat dry with a nice soft towel and immediately put on a very rich moisturizing body lotion. Now, one of my favorites is new Vaseline Clinical Therapy body lotion, which gives you prescription strength moisture without a prescription. What's also kind of cool about this product is that they tried it way up in Kodiak, Alaska in those harsh conditions. Yeah, can you imagine all that dry wind and cold up there? And it worked really, really well. So if any of your viewers want to know more about Kodiak, Alaska and would like to enter for a chance to win a trip to Alaska, go to prescribethenation.com.
As long as I can bring along my moisturizer.
Yes, yes, very important. First thing to pack.
You were speaking about reducing the amount of time exposing the skin to water on the outside. What about hydrating the body? In other words, drinking more water this time of the year.
Yes, that is so important, even in the wintertime. In the summertime, when it's hot outside, we get thirsty, and so we drink water. But in the wintertime, sometimes we forget to drink water, and when our body is dehydrated, our skin gets dehydrated. So please remember to drink your fluids. You may not want to drink ice water in the winter. You can drink room temperature water and hot herbal teas. And the other thing I tell my patients in the wintertime is to remember to increase their intake of essential fats. And what I'm talking about are the omega-3 fatty acids. We've all heard about the health benefits of salmon for our heart. Well, did you know it can actually help your skin as well? These fatty acids are similar to our skin's natural oils. So try to increase the fish in your diet. And if you don't care for fish, you can take omega-3 supplements. It's also found in flax seeds. You can go to the health food store, get some flax seeds, and sprinkle it into your cereal or your oatmeal in the morning. It'll help replace your skin's natural oils.
And sleeping with a humidifier at night is another way.
Yes, sleeping with a humidifier is one of the easiest ways to replace the moisture in the air. So I tell my patients, every time you turn up the heat at night, make sure you turn on your humidifier, because the humidifier will replace the moisture that the heater is sucking out of the air. And that's why a lot of times if you don't have a humidifier, you wake up, your lips are chapped, your throat is dry and scratchy. That's because it's so dry in the bedroom. So make sure you turn on that humidifier to help solve those problems.
Dr. Wu, surprising to a lot of people probably would be the type of clothing we wear. One big enemy would be wool, for example.
Yes. Now, it might seem like the most natural thing when it's cold outside, you reach for the thickest, wooliest, fuzzy sweater you have. But in fact, wool has these fibers that if you look under the microscope, it looks like steel wool. And that's why sometimes we put on a wool sweater, it gives us a rash. Some of us are allergic to wool because it can irritate sensitive skin. So before you put on a wool sweater, make sure you put on just a simple cotton t-shirt like I have here, or some nice thin, soft silk underwear. That will help to protect your skin from those prickly wool fibers and keep your skin soft and smooth.
Sounds good. Some great advice, and quickly we're running out of time. What ingredient do you look for in a moisturizer to ensure that you're going to get the best results?
Well, the easiest ingredient to look for, most important ingredient that everyone can tolerate, is something called glycerin. We've all heard of glycerin soap. Well, glycerin is an ingredient that's found in this product, and what's great about glycerin is that it helps to lock the moisture in your skin, and that's why it's important to apply it every time after you get out of the shower to keep your skin looking soft.
Great tips for this cold, dry time of the year. Dr. Jessica Wu, thank you for joining us, and happy holidays.
You're welcome.
You see, and she has beautiful skin. So
There's a good example for you.
Take some tips from that woman. Stick around and find out what's happening this week on